good evening. I almost said good morning. That's not good. All right. I have 4 pieces. 2 are going to make you feel not so nice. The other 2 might be okay. No, it's because they're gross. That's why. All right. The first one's called Where It Hurts. The thinnest layer of flesh melts under the razor's edge. It peels away like grape skin, and when held up to the light, all those intricate veins pulse feebly. As the dying breath leaves them, each cell cries murder, and the victim shudders. The intensity of the torture blends reality into a carnival swirl of color and sound, randomized intervals of the sheer void pain brings, juxtaposed with the shattering brilliance of another downward slice. As the body fails, unable to cope, the blood thickens, the skin pales, eyes flutter, the mind sees flickering visions of another place, the distant abyss of peace. This final journey marred only by the last mortal vision of sharp light on blood-slicked steel, the hand gripping it, trembling in ecstasy as the sigh of death fills the room. This one's about a friend of ours who took care of people back in the day. His name's Jack. A shadow man, alone, unhurried, walking gaslit streets. A carriage, black mare's clock, soundlessly through after-dinner fog. Baroque clanging, tunneling through his raw mind. The silk, imported, pale French gold. A small cut, precise and slow, skin splitting, a ripe plum, warm juice staining the lace. Syrup like heaven as it reflects moonlight. He envelops the moment, a billowing red flow of intense pain, a revelation. The ethereal gleam of God flees in terror before the cold precision of murderous passion. These are a little nice. This one's called She Gets Inside. She becomes unobtrusive, yet still an ever-present pulse, a circulatory response that fails and falls and rises up into smoke. A precious high, you reach for her, you can only extend your soul so far. Gently as wind shift, she fades, in and out, this delicate image blurred on the edges, but the center glows, a radiating heat pushed outwards by breath and interest, your hunger to see her more clearly. As you peek, she wilts away, more melting of time than a true decay, but still her lingering scent has invaded your porous being, now drenched and overflowing with her brief stimulation. Has she mixed with your blood so efficiently that you blush? Or is your heart obstinately sealed against such fragile intrusion? I wrote this one when I was a little drunk, but it's still good. This one's called This Transience. Such a thin, fine line, not smeared by trembling fingers, untouched and infinite. A red lipstick corner on a full, parted mouth. Where it opens, you dwell there. Smoke in draconian waves pours from today's small pleasures, and you're never sure where tomorrow fits in. When the past erases that small touch of memory you plastered on its theater mask, a white unlike God, quite pure and immobile, you breathe the eternity of its desperate passion, hoping to inhale some answer. Whatever the green horror says from a smirking, curled smile pales in comparison to the courageous determination you issue in each measured step. When the time comes for action, just a breathless word will shock you into contact. Fear makes jealousy seem infantile, and we are all simple creatures. The smallest apology, the quietest compliment, the perfect insincerity. Were we all such uncomplicated beasts, eternity would seep from our pores as easily as the mortality we sweat out every evening. Tonight has liquefied the present disappointment, and we melt into some other random encounter with habitual, casual disregard.
Yeah.